All right, guys. Due to popular demand, everyone seems to just want Bitcoin Cash updates. I know. But yeah, is what it is. So here goes. But if you want regular Bitcoin Cash updates, I want something come my way as well. All right. So I've told you about everything about Bitcoin Cash. All right. I've told you when to buy it, when to sell it. And I was spot on every single time, all right? And I'm not here to blow my head off, but at the end of the day, if I'm going to do all this content, I want something in return. And what I want is for you to go over to LeveX. I want you to follow me. And that's it. All right. You get free stuff. You sign up to LeveX. Um, use this use this link. So it's just levex.com/en/users Mr. Million and just sign up, okay? You can follow the trades that I'm doing in real time. I'm doing a $300 to 2.5 million challenge. I don't know if it'll get to 2.5 million, but we'll give it a go. And literally just follow my trades. So that's what I want you to do. If I get, let's say, 50 people come over and follow me, I'll do a Bitcoin Cash update every week. So let's start again from the bottom. Say you can see all my videos before. It's pretty straightforward. Just go through the Bitcoin Cash videos and you can have a look. You can see when I told you to buy, when I told you to sell, everything. So let's get a fib on wave one, which is where I think it's going to be from. So that's going to be 618. We'll go to 26. There you go. And I went a little bit higher than that even. Let's have a look. Yeah, 3.2. 3.2 is actually quite a common fib zone for that. But you can see that there's this consolidation period, and that typically only happens in wave four. Okay, so that then went on and created its fifth wave. My only problem with this is that this actually came into the 0.618. All right, so there's potential here that this could all be wave one. So if I take this off and let's just imagine that this is wave one, okay? My only problem with this is that I've got to find a way of making this a 5-wave structure, and really it's quite difficult. But this here, that section there, if we zoom in, this is good enough. This is a good enough pullback to be a wave four. Okay, so I'm actually going to chart this differently, and I haven't done a video of this before because I didn't know if it was relevant or not. And this is probably one of the reasons why you should actually follow me, because there are other alternatives. I just post what I think is the most likely at the time, but these things can change. Okay, so what I am thinking it is possible is that this is wave one and this is wave two. Okay, so wave two can typically be a prolonged correction. But what I don't see in wave two, and I'll show you now, 1 second. What I don't see in wave two is a clear. Oh, sorry, guys. Is a clear A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so where we go like this. All right. It's not clear that we've got a series of ABCs, and what you would see, what it would be like is this. So within this triangle, you see ABC, 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 ABC. Okay. And we just don't see that. Okay. What we see is basically a load of sideways action. And then we get this move up. So I'm thinking that this is the start of wave 3, and that what we've got now is that this becomes our primary wave count. And we are in wave 3, which is going to take us much, much higher, in my opinion. Okay, so what this becomes then is your subwaves for wave 3. So we've got probably one down here somewhere. I'll get a measurement on it in a second. But 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this. So we get a fib on here. That again takes us down to the 618 pocket. Okay, and that's what we're looking for a wave 2. Now within wave 3, it can be much vaster. So all of these subwaves can be even more complicated. So we'll move those out of the way. And within wave 3, you want to see a 5-wave structure. So all of a sudden now we've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this will become tidier in a second. Just bear with me. And this is on the 8-hour time frame, okay? So this black structure is wave 3. And then essentially we are in subwave 3. We're in primary wave 3, which is blue. And we're in subminute wave 3. Okay, so the other problem that I've got is that all of the wave 3s are incredibly impulsive. So I'm expecting some kind of explosive move. I mean, I would have expected this to go even quicker than what it is now, because you're in a triple wave scenario. So basically, you're in subminute wave 3 of subminute of sub wave 3 of primary wave 3. Okay, so this should be the most explosive move. However, what we do have is this massive resistance line, which is in black. All right, so we've had this mark the top. We've had a mid-bear cycle tap here in 2021. We've had another tap earlier this year, and this would be now the third tap. Now, when we're trying to break a horizontal resistance or a downward sloping resistance, typically it's the third touch that actually breaks through. So if we did get an extension on here, we would take it from the bottom of primary wave 1, and that would be about there. We'd go to the top of primary wave 1 here, and that takes us, put it on fib log scale, that takes us somewhere around here. So about anywhere from sort of, I would expect the 618 to break because of how big wave 1 was. I would expect the 618 to break, but at least the 618. So we're looking at 166%. But because of my higher time frame targets, I would also think that the 216 would be easily achievable. So basically, what I'm saying is, after all of this, is once we break this line, it's go time. But what you want is ideally a weekly close. A daily close will do it with a violent back test, but ideally you want a weekly close. Okay, so let's go back into the 8-hour. In fact, we'll go into the 6-hour. The 5-hour. What am I talking about? The 4-hour. Sorry. Um, now, this actually looks like it's kind of going to be a BART pattern, to be honest. Um, I think that this level needs to hold. So, and I think it will. And I think that we're going to come up, we're going to form this kind of pattern once we've broken out. And what you really want to see is Ethereum breaking out. Okay, so you want to see obviously Bitcoin, steadily on the incline, but you really want to see Ethereum break out. If Ethereum breaks out above 4,090, I think it is, and we close a daily candle above that, then this basically opens the floodgates, because once Ethereum's had its push and it's trading at $5,000 or $6,000, that's when you're going to see the most velocity out of coins like Bitcoin Cash, who will play catch up. And I think you will see an explosion in price, and I think we are coming towards the time where things are going to get actually quite exciting with Bitcoin Cash. So this is what I'm looking for on the smaller time frames. I will just have a look and see what smart money indicator is looking like. Okay, fine, yeah. So this is our strong low on the 4 hour. So I wasn't too far off. I do think that this low is going to hold. But essentially what you want to do is, if you're going to have a trade on leverage, or any kind of trade really, I would say 470's got to hold. That 470 is the strong low. And other than that, I'm expecting something very good to come in the not too distant future, probably this week. And that, to be fair, that looks like a bull flag. So yeah, okay, guys, head on over to LeveX and come and join me. And let's have some fun making money. Cheers.